Today is November 3rd, 2022. Welcome to the Dish. Hi, Terry Knight.
Hi there, Mark Taylor. I need you guys to forgive me because I have a cold and I sound really lousy. So I don't feel as bad as I sound.
Something like that.
Whatever. I'm just making it up. All right.
Terry's taking one for the team doing the podcast today with a cold.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get cracking here.
Yes.
Let's start out talking about Thomas. So
how can we not? Yes.
Yeah, God. So I have to admit I do kind of like the storyline when Thomas is going off the rails.
Yeah, I know. He's good at it.
He's good at it. He's a good actor.
Yeah, he's a good yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, so he's really been turning on the charm lately, Terry, with her, and getting a lot more forward in the comments he's making to Hope, etc. Right?
Oh, absolutely. I'm a one-woman man.
Yeah, I'm a one-woman. I like that one. I think that was today. I think he said it now twice.
Yeah. Definitely.
I'm a one-woman man, Hope.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm sorry, but just knowing their history, there's no way that she would not be concerned about now.
Well, that's
right?
what I would think. Absolutely, especially after the mannequin incident. No matter what, it would be get that thing out of here,
right,
and be on guard.
Right.
And instead, she's just sucking up to him and telling him how great he's doing. And on the other hand, in my estimation, Liam is a baby.
Yeah, I agree.
What a whiner.
He is just a whiny.
He needs to suck it up and, yes.
Be a man, right?
Yeah.
Fight for your woman.
That's right. Darn it, if you're so worried about her, then
do
be
something.
There.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, right. All right. So this week, Terry, I always think these are so corny.
Mm-hmm.
These Hope for the Future fashion line shows that they do.
Yes.
Pretty cheesy.
They're very cheesy. And most of the time I'll fast forward. But
DVR, fast forward.
Yeah, pretty much. But whatever.
Yeah.
It's the cheesy thing that they do, but I just remember some of those Brooke bedroom line ones that were pretty doggone hilarious.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
And interestingly
enough, it'd be hard
enough,
to top those.
Yeah, right, for sure. Interestingly enough, Ridge made reference to that today when he gave his little speech. Did you see that?
Yeah, he kind of fumbled over it.
He did.
He wasn't sure how he was supposed to say that. It was kind of interesting. He seemed to be weird. I don't know.
He seemed nervous.
Prediction in that. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Which is unusual for him, for a guy that normally is not. I mean, he's pretty polished.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Definitely. Yep. But, and then Liam, of course, he decides he's not going to be there.
Right.
But, because he's not going to support Thomas. Well, like Hope had said, you can support me.
Right.
And then, of course, naturally, he sees that hugging.
Yeah.
And then walks out. Instead of walking in and saying something.
I'd have punched him.
Well, yeah. No, he's gonna turn around and run to Daddy.
Yep. So that next scene, he's sitting around having dinner with Dollar Bill and Wyatt, and whining, like you said, Terry, whining to those two about Thomas and how close Hope and Thomas are getting, all, et cetera, et cetera.
Yes, it's getting old. I've also fast forwarded through much of their conversation. I did. It was like, I am so tired of hearing him whine.
Well, yeah, and you didn't miss anything because it's the same rhetoric.
Yes. Put on your big boy pants.
And grow a set.
Yes. I'm with you. I'll
All
get
right.
you some pants, pal.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
So you already mentioned it, but the next item I had on our agenda was that Liam told Hope he's not attending. And I agree with you. I thought that was really shitty on his part.
It was. It was really, yes. And, he had mentioned previously that, he wasn't invited. Now, this was
It's
sometime
Hope's show.
this week. And he was invited to be there and watch it anyway.
Oh.
Excuse me.
I guess I didn't catch that
So-
there was actually a formal invitation there, but
I didn't know you had to have one. When
no, I
you're
didn't
married
either,
to
especially when it's
somebody.
your wife's show.
Exactly. You should just be there, period. That
Right.
would be expected.
Yep.
But,
Yep.
yeah, I know.
Yeah. So I want to get your reaction to this scene. Sheila Carter in her nurse's costume
Yes.
tells Deacon
Sorry.
it's time for his physical.
Oh my God, that was so good. That was awesome. I mean,
thought so.
she is just a rock solid actress.
She is
She
evil.
really is. Oh, to the core.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
They could
I
never
thought that was
replace
funny.
her. I mean,
No.
you could not replace her.
No, I don't think anybody else could
I don't think
pull
you
it
could
off
pull
like
it.
she
It just
does.
wouldn't be the same.
No, definitely not.
All right. What I get a kick out of too, Terry, is how Deacon, he always gets this little grin on his face every time she's kind of flirting around with him,
Oh yeah, he gets quite a grin.
Yeah.
Something else too, but anyway,
Right. I think there's more going on there, actually.
I think so.
Lauren Fenmore
Yes.
from Young and Restless fame did a crossover this week and had a meeting with Eric Forrester at Forrester Creations about her fashion line, which she has on the Young and the Restless.
Oh, okay.
She has a store called Fenmore's.
Oh, so she's a buyer. So she would
She's the
be-
owner of the company, actually.
Well,
Yeah.
but
she's a
she
buyer,
would buy
yes.
the Hope for the Future line and
Correct.
and that sort of thing. Yeah.
She's going to put it, the way I took it, she's going to put it in her store, the line in her store.
Yeah.
So that
It
was
was-
interesting.
It was fun to actually watch some of those flashbacks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
Of Sheila. Oh yeah. Well, we're glad she's dead. And no, she's
Sheila's got 9 lives.
at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the 9 toes.
And 9 toes. Yeah. Good one, Terry. Good comeback.
Well, Deacon is the one that said that.
That's right.
I think, yeah.
I think you're right. Yeah. All right, let's move into predictions.
Okay.
You want to start?
I do have one.
Okay.
And this is really, this just kind of came to me, so it's a bit out there maybe.
Okay.
We still don't know where that mannequin is, if it's still behind that screen. I'm thinking it's still there. And Paris is going to find it and totally freak out. Think that's the weirdest thing. Thomas will walk in when she's freaking out about this, and he's going to panic.
Mhm.
And either Paris is going to disappear because
Whoa.
Thomas is going to take I don't know. That's
Wow.
it just sort of started percolating.
That's sudsy.
So we'll see. I don't know. There may be another chase. There may be another vat of acid. That's not really acid.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
don't know.
I forgot about that old crazy
Yeah.
storyline. All right, I'm going to say I think I read something about this, but so a little bit of spoiler alert here, but I don't remember all the details. But I feel like Thomas does, I can't remember what I had heard about this, but he uses the app again, the voice changing app, and this time he gets caught.
Oh.
But I don't remember all the details around, but that's speculation, so I'm going to throw it out as a prediction.
Oh, I like it. Yes, that's right.
Yeah, he gets cocky now, and he ends up doing it again, and then he gets caught.
Oh, well, he's slipping deeper into madness.
He is, yeah. He's really kind of at the edge now of being rational at all.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And I also am going to predict that soon and very soon here, he's going to push it too far with Hope, and he's going to grab her and kiss her or something. And that's not going to set well.
Yeah, I would agree with you. I think that could easily happen. Easily.
He's getting pretty handsy and stuff now, so I can see that.
Yes. Yeah, and he's going to think that she's okay with it.
Right. You're right, because his mental state is going downhill quickly. So yeah,
Yes.
You're right. I think he'll make that advance thinking, like you said, Terry, that he's actually got permission or that it's okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh,
So.
some sudsy stuff coming up, that's for sure.
Yeah. Any other predictions?
You know, I still think that Sheila is going to go after Brooke in some way because she's so jealous that Deacon still is in love with Brooke. And I still think there's something there. I can't, it's not really fleshed out yet, though.
I think you're right, though. I think that's solid. I can totally see that. Because they did, like you said, Terry, they made a point to show how angry she was about Deacon going and talking to, well, when he took the ring over there, actually, and presented, right?
Yes.
I don't think she knows that, but she did.
No.
Sheila, but she does know that he went over there and talked to her.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And she was pissed. And so, like you
yeah.
said, I can totally see her going for revenge here pretty quick.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That would be sudsy.
That would be sudsy. You know it.
Do you think, Terry, are we getting close to Sheila? I think you and I talked about this last week on our podcast, but we got to be getting close to something breaking on that storyline, don't we?
Oh, man, I would think so, because it's dragged on long enough. I mean, it really has. I think it's time.
Right.
But they're going back and forth with the Thomas thing now, so
Right.
we'll see. We'll
Yeah,
see.
right. You're right. They normally only do one real hot story like that at a time. So
Yeah, and one thing that I have noticed, too, is what a bitch Steffi is becoming.
yeah,
Ugh,
I agree.
yeah. She's got this really...
Just cocky and mouthy.
Yeah, she is. I don't like
And I
that.
mean, I'm not a big Brooke fan, but even so, it's like, boy, you're really being bit. I mean, you're just you're downright cruel.
Yes, she is. And you'd think after, you lose your husband and then find out he's alive that maybe you'd actually have more compassion.
Yeah, right.
I mean, and not worry about that stuff. But it is a soap opera.
I know. We have to pinch ourselves once in a while.
Yeah, sometimes.
This is not real.
No, it's not.
Hey,
Thank goodness.
have you noticed also that my favorite actress has been kind of noticeably absent lately? Taylor Hayes.
Yes. Why is that?
I don't know. It's
I
interesting.
don't know.
I'm trying to remember. What did they say? Was she going off to?
She did go somewhere
Yeah,
because I think she
something
had
to do
a
with
call
her
with
medic,
Steph.
with her job,
Profession.
with her. Yeah,
Yeah. Well, maybe she had a conference she was speaking at.
could be.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever. Terry's not buying it.
No, not really. But
All right.
all
That's all I
right.
got. Until we
Me
dish
too.
again.
Oh, keep it sudsy.
And we are out.